know how it is. Hit it. Percocet, Miley Percocet, Percocet, Miley Percocet, represent, gotta represent. Chase a chick, never chase a chick.
Welcome back to Brew Review Winnipeg. Today we are going to do another Winnipeg beer, which I really like. This is the Torque Brewing Company's Foundation Ale. I want to give, because I like this so much, I've had it a couple times. On my birthday, in fact. Really good. I'm going to do a fair, honest review of it. I'm not going to let my biases change the way I review this beer. However, I will say already that I like it. Without further ado, this is the Foundation American Pale Ale by Torque Brewing Companies here in Winnipeg. The big cool thing with that is that they donate proceeds from this towards Habitat for Humanity. I guess their big shtick for this beer is that we'll give money so that people can lay down good foundations for their life. It's 30 IBUs. It's supportive, uplifting, groundbreaking, crisp, and clean. Like I said, it's for Habitat for Humanity. If you don't know about it, Jimmy Carter started it back in the 70s. He actually came up to Winnipeg like 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago. He was working in the hot July summer here, which is like plus 30 degrees Celsius. He actually got heat stroke, spent a night in the hospital, and then 8 a.m. the next day, he was working on the homes. Take note, you lazy millennials. So, I'm going to crack this bad boy open. I guess I shouldn't have been so dramatic with my arms. It's just, oh well, I'll make do, I guess. I'd like to thank our sponsors, Boston Pizza. Thanks. I don't know if I would necessarily call that pale. I would say that's more like a golden. I wouldn't say it's amber, but I would say it's golden. Well, I guess I'd give it a bit of an amberness to it. You know, when insects are caught in amber and they like drink dinosaur blood and then you make dinosaur clones from it and then you start a park, I guess you would call it, like a park with Jurassic period animals in it. This is like the color of the amber that they get stuck in. So is it a pale ale? I can't say it is because that's not pale at all. But how does it taste? It smells good. It smells kind of citrusy. It smells kind of malty. But it tastes very balanced. Yeah, you get a hit of hop, not like crazy hop, but then you get these nice tamed down malts. Kind of like, it really reminds me of the Okanagan Springs Pale Ale, but better. Like, it's just got more malt to it. It's just got a little more kick to it. I like it a lot. I'm going to give this bad boy an 8.5 out of 10 because I think it's really outstanding. I think this beer is lit. I think it's too lit. I think it's too lit to quit. That's my adequately unbiased review of this beer. Thank you, Torque Brewing Companies. We'll see you next time. Brew on. When we did our standard series, we chose the Wells Brewing Company's IPA as a classic pale ale or IPA. I would venture to say this tops it as a standard. Like, this is a gold medal standard for what a pale ale should be, or an ale in general. You have a punchiness of hops right off the hop, pun intended. And then it just simmers down to a nice, clean, crisp, drinking beer. You know, after drinking it a little bit at least, yeah, you just get a clean hop, and then it just goes to malt, but then you're left wanting more hop. I would have to say this is like a new standard for what brewing companies should aspire to as far as, you know, a good ale. So, cheers to you, Torque, seriously. Like, honestly, this is like just really good. You need to pick it up if you can. If you can't, tough luck. But if you can, pick it up, because it's really delicious and they're not making it until next year. So, tough luck.